when I was doing it, it was a different time but
is it because you come through as a kid? Yeah, you'd come through from 14, hadn't you? Basically.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But obviously there were certain moments where the gaffer would tell me to do something, and I'm quite stubborn. So, you know, even with my dad sometimes, or my mum, when they would tell me to do things, I wouldn't question it, but I'd be a bit hesitant. And I was the same with the manager. So I suppose at that point when the manager was telling me to do things and I weren't doing them, you know, I suppose it all goes back to when he first asked me to, you know, when we talked about getting an agent, and he told me to go with someone. He wanted me to go with someone, and I didn't. I went with someone else that he didn't agree with. So then obviously that was a tough moment for us, but it's things like that, I suppose, that upset the manager.
That's called power and control, David.
But I look back now, I mean, at the time I thought you were mad at times, because obviously I was living this with you. I had more meetings with the manager about you than I did about myself. Because he would sometimes say, you know, try and get into you around things like agent, around what you were wearing, travelling to London. When I look back now, if you hadn't have done those things, you wouldn't have been where you were today, would you? In terms of sort of like, you know, you think about the global nature of you and what you always wanted to achieve.
I suppose there were some things that obviously got highlighted because obviously once me and Victoria were together, everything that we did were more highlighted than probably anything that the manager had seen. So obviously, I suppose all he was worried about was, you know, the football side.